Hey guys, welcome back. Today's tutorial is another Halloween tutorial. Today I did this leopard look. I found it just browsing through Pinterest and decided to give it a try. For this look I used Jeffree Star's Beauty Killer palette, and I think it just worked out so perfectly for the eye look, and then using this beautiful gold for the spots and then just some eyeliner for the black part. Be sure to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my other videos, and if you want to see how to get this leopard look, then just keep watching. So first I'm priming my eyelids with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and then I'm going into the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette, and I'm taking the shade China White, and I'm just going to start packing that all over my lid to set down that primer. Next I'm taking the shade Courtney, and I'm just going to run this through my crease, using it as a transition shade. Next I'm taking the shade Black Rainbow, and I'm just going to start focusing this on my outer corner and then slowly dragging it in towards the inner part of my eye. I'm going to really start to pack this on and really build up that black color, and then you can start running it through your crease really lightly with a really light hand. Next I'm taking the shade Rich Bitch, and I'm just going to use this on my finger to start to pack that color onto my lid. And then I'm going to go in later with a Wet n Wild shader brush, and again just keep packing and keep blending out that glitter to make it so it's not super transparent and so it blends in nicely with the black. Next I'm taking this Wet n Wild Megaliner black liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to start doing a wing. It's got to be a pretty dramatic wing, going up and even surpassing the tip of your eyebrow. You really want it to be like very just a fluid wing, nothing crazy, nothing super sharp, just something that's a pretty nice curve and is very long and flirty. And then I'm going to do the same going downwards from the outer corner of my eye, just to make it look like I have really longer eyelashes or whiskers, whatever you want to call them. That's kind of giving this effect. And then I'm going to go back in and start to thicken up that line and connect the top liner to about the middle of my eye, just so it has a thicker base at the end. Next I'm going to extend that inner corner liner, and I'm just going to take this line from the top of my lid and just kind of follow the direction it's going all the way downwards, kind of going towards my nose. And then I'm going to make another line kind of outlining my tear duct but a little bit further out on my eye, and then just filling in that little triangle and making it a nice fluid line. And then I'm going to waterline and tightline with my NYX Jolie Pitch Black liner, and that's just gonna kind of connect everything. After I throw on some lashes, I'm just gonna pop back into the Jeffree Star palette, taking the shade Vanity, and I'm just going to start buffing this on my lower lash line. Next, on a more detailed brush, I'm taking that black shade, Black Rainbow, and I'm just gonna start smudging this really close to my lash line. Moving on to foundation and concealer, I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I'm in the shade 01 Creamy Vanilla, and I'm just dotting this all over my face, and then using this buffing brush, also from Nicol Concilio's brush set collab, and I'm just going to start buffing that into my skin. Next to highlight, I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm in the shade Fair, and I'm just going to put this on my under eyes, not directly under my eyes, but a little bit further out, more like on the tops of my cheeks, down at the center of my nose, my cupid's bow, in between my eyebrows, and on my chin, just to highlight these places. And then I'm going in with this Morphe Sponge. It's dampened just with some water, and I'm just going to blend that out. Next, using that same sponge, I'm going into my RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm just going to start pressing that into my skin to set my entire face and to further highlight because it is a translucent powder. Next, I'm taking this liquid bronzer by Temptu. It is the shimmering bronzer, and I got this in my October Boxycharm, and I really love it. I just poured a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm going in with the back side of this damp beauty sponge, and I'm just going to start putting it into places where I would normally either contour or bronze. Next, I'm going to bake my contour using the Morphe M459 and more of my RCMA No Color Powder. For blush, I'm using my Too Faced Sweetheart Perfectly Flush Blush in the shade Candy Glow, and then with a big powder brush, I'm just going to wipe away all of that baking, and then we will continue on with the face. I decided to do a little bit of nose contouring. I just took a powder bronzer, and with this this is just a crease brush, but I'm just running this up and down the sides of my nose to make it appear a little bit smaller. Now I'm going back into that Rich Bitch shade from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette, and I honestly just used the same Wet n Wild shader brush that I used before, and I sprayed some setting spray on it. You can use Max Fix Plus, anything will work just to really intensify that gold. So I'm just doing different shapes, different sizes of spots going around one side of my face. You can do your whole face if you wanted to. I thought it was just a cool contrast doing one side and then going down the neck. I also forgot to highlight. So for highlighting, I'm just using the Tarte Exposed Highlight. After you're done doing all of the spots, you want to take a eyeliner. I used the same eyeliner I used before and just drew some like lines, circles, half circles, dots around all of those gold little specks I put on my face. My camera decided to not record that part, but it's really just whatever you want to do. It doesn't have to be a pattern. The more different it looks, the better, pretty much. And then I'm going in with my black cream paint, and I'm just outlining like the very tip of my nose, going underneath my nose and my nostrils, just to make it look like a leopard nose. And then I'm going to take a line going straight down through my cupid's bow just to attach the top lip to the nose. And then I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. moisturizing lipstick in the shade Blackout, and I'm just going to be putting this all over my lips. For whiskers, I just used the back side of a brush and that same black cream makeup, and I'm just doing dots, 3 rows of dots going up my face that look like whiskers. Now I'm just going in with some white cream paint and just adding some lines through the black lipstick to make it a little bit more shiny, give it a little bit more dimension. And that completes this look, and I hope you all have a wonderful, happy Halloween. Be safe, and be sure to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next video.